Hi, this is Carl Kruger, looking at Clause 7 of the ISO 9001 standard. Clause 7 is all about support. Even the best quality management system will not work without the resources, the skills, and the communications. These are needed by every organization to do anything in any sense correctly at all times. 7.1 is about the resources required. They're required by every single business or organization, and it covers having the right people, having the right well-maintained equipment, together with accurate monitoring tools. So, take building a wall. The right people could be the ones that have bricklaying experience. You don't necessarily want someone that has an aeronautical engineer degree. You want someone that knows how to lay bricks to do it right. Then you need well-maintained equipment. So a cement mixer that keeps breaking down and is going to cause problems and interrupt the flow and stop the bricklayers doing their work the right way with the right mix of cement and so forth is clearly of no use. And ultimately, they need accurate monitoring tools. So a spirit level to detect if the wall is actually horizontal or on a slant. It's very important. If that tool is wrong, then you'll measure it wrong and you won't have a very good product. The next subclause, 7.2, is about competence. Training and skills development is necessary across all levels of any hierarchy. The more training and skills you develop, the fewer mistakes and the higher the resulting quality. This is a win-win for everyone. Leadership gets things done without problems and without kickback. Finance department doesn't have to pay for mistakes to be rectified. The manager on the job can spend his time focusing on what to foresee in the future rather than dealing with what happened near to hand, and the person who's actually laying the bricks in this instance can get on and feel that at the end of the day they've achieved a good amount of high quality work and know they'll get recognized for that when they get their pay packet. Finally, the customer, the one who's ultimately going to be determining whether the quality is sufficient, is going to look at the wall and say, yeah, that's a beautiful wall, and that's what you want. Remove the training, remove the skills, and they're going to turn around and say, it's not even straight. 7.3 is about awareness, and this links the customer and the employee together. The employees show how they know what they do impacts the quality of the final product. If they cannot see that, they have no way of ensuring that what they're doing will work out to the right necessary level. 7.4 is about communication. The point here is if you have bad communication, either between the same hierarchical level, or up and down the hierarchy, then you will get misunderstandings. So if the employee is told, build a wall, so they build a wall, and then they're told, no, you shouldn't have built it there, you should have built it somewhere else, and it shouldn't be that shape, it should be this shape. The employer's got every justification, turning around and saying, you didn't actually tell me that. That's what communication's about. It's specifically so that timely communication prevents misunderstandings. Timely, because you can't tell someone after the. If you do so, you waste time, money, and resources. So, timely communication prevents misunderstanding. Misunderstanding results in inappropriate work. It may be high quality, but if it's in the wrong place, it's no good. So it's still inappropriate work. Consequently, it doesn't meet the quality standards. Last thing in this clause, 7.5, is about documented information. The company must control all documents and procedures to avoid errors. Why? Because what is focused on is to make sure that when someone wants to know how to do a piece of work correctly and using and addressing the right measurements and the right goals, then they know to go to the procedures and look at what is required for that particular specification. Then they need to look at what records they need to make to demonstrate that they've met those requirements. Now later, if it's identified, oh, and we said to do it this way, but actually if we now do it that way, it's even better, then the company's performance will improve. So companies must have control of important records and procedures to avoid errors, both of original commission and of missed opportunities for improvement later.